Googling yourself may be easy, but changing what Google finds about you is nearly impossible. In fact, it's so difficult that many small businesses pay tens and even hundreds of thousands of dollars to get rid of negative comments. The companies that do this are known as reputation management companies. Jim Axelrod is here with our investigation into this growing online industry. Jim, good morning.
Good morning. Online reputation management companies promise digital magic to make negative web pages disappear. Now, while much of the work is legitimate, our CBS News investigation unmasked a scheme in the industry that very well may be criminal.
I'm here to tell you what I could do for you is bury it and hide it.
What you're watching is a meeting with hidden cameras CBS News producers set up with John Rooney, who runs Web Savvy LLC, one of those reputation management firms that buries bad reviews online.
Look, when it comes to this kind of suppression, quote-unquote hiding, pushing down work, it's dependent upon a number of factors, okay? A lot of which depends on Google.
Reputation management companies like these legally try to trick Google by flooding the internet with positive content about their clients, forcing negative links down to Google's second and third pages, where almost nobody looks. But that's not foolproof. So John Rooney told us that some companies employ other shadowy tactics.
Are there tricky ways to do it? Kind of gray areas, if you will? Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen it done.
One of the only ways to get Google to permanently remove a link is with a court order. We sorted through thousands of these court orders and found all kinds of small businesses across America trying to clean up their reputations. But we also spotted a problem. Dozens of these court orders were fake.
It never even crossed my mind that people would have the guts to actually go out there and just forge a court document.
As Eugene Volokh, a UCLA law professor who specializes in internet law, points out, forging a court document is criminal.
Part of it is also just how brazen it is. They take a judge's signature and they copy it from one order to another order and they pretend something is a court order. It's cheaper and it's faster if they don't get caught.
We worked with Volokh and identified more than 60 fraudulent court orders sent to Google. Some are obviously fake, like this one, with a case number of 123456789. Others are more sophisticated, like these that appear to be drawn from 9 different federal courts across the country.
If somebody says, I'm advertising guaranteed removal service, and I've seen that advertised, you should be suspicious.
It's not just about making a bad review of your local restaurant disappear. We uncovered bogus court documents submitted on behalf of 2 convicted criminals who wanted Google to forget about their crimes. Both were child sex offenders. Of the more than 60 phony documents, we found that 11 had signatures forged from judges in, of all places, Hamilton County, Ohio.
Some of them were pretty good forgeries, frankly, and some of them were utterly terrible forgeries.
After we brought the documents to Aftab Purval, the court clerk, his office launched an investigation.
It's absolutely criminal.
One of those fake Ohio documents was submitted for a client who hired Web Savvy LLC, the company run by John Rooney. That's why we invited him to meet us with our hidden cameras rolling.
My name is Jim Axelrod. I'm with CBS News. I want to ask you questions about this contract you have. You recognize the name of the client?
I certainly do.
This appears to be a court order. Same name of the client. One problem, John. This is fake. It's fraudulent. It's phony.
Okay.
Can you explain to me?
I didn't file that. Never seen it before. No.
Is this a technique you have ever used?
No.
I'm trying to figure out how the same links that are in this contract that you were paid $7,500 to remove end up in a fake court order with the client's name.
I'm telling you, I don't know the answer to that question.
You understand how this looks, right?
I do. I appreciate your time, but there's nothing else to discuss.
We followed up with Rooney after the meeting, but he had nothing more to say. In response to our reporting on those 60 fake documents, federal prosecutors have sent at least 2 cases to the FBI. Google declined our request for an interview, but they say they do work hard to spot bad actors
trying to game the system.
Mr. Rooney held a straight face while you're sitting there with, if he didn't file it, who did file that?
It's a good question, and I think some people will be looking into just that question.
Mr. Rooney may need some reputation cleanup online himself.
Yeah, Jim, I think one of the points that I think we should stress is that I think people, when they hear this story, they think, oh, it's about a bad restaurant review. But your point here about convicted criminals trying to wipe the record clean is really important.
It doesn't get much more serious than that.
Thank you.